Welcome everyone to week number 8 of the PGBL. I am Randy, your coach of the Texas Rangers. We are taking on the Cincinnati Charizards, coached by Chadizard. Make sure you guys go check out his channel and his side of the battle. That way you guys know what he was thinking throughout the battle, and just get a good glimpse of his content. And make sure you guys subscribe if you like it. He's got pretty good battles on there. He's a really cool dude, so it should be a good matchup. The Charizards are sitting at a 6-1 record. Well, we are also sitting at a 61 record. If you guys did not watch last week's video, a bit of a spoiler there, but if you see the thumbnail, you already know what the record is, so spoilers are to be unavoided here. So it's another matchup where we feature two of the better records in the league. Not that the record means much. I definitely had a bunch of close calls earlier in the season, so I could very easily be sitting at 3 or 4 losses right now, but we've been quite fortunate with our team makeup and stuff like that. But anyways, just a bit of a disclaimer before we get into the team builder. For the Charizards, they're a team I kind of just didn't pay much attention to. I watched a few of their videos, like when he faced Chad Breed the first time, and when he faced I think was it Root? I think I'm not sure. I don't remember if it was Root or not, but I've been trying to watch everyone's videos. I don't watch every single video, but if you don't see me commenting or liking videos too often, I do watch the videos. I try to. I usually just watch them personally on my phone, because my phone is where my personal account is, and then my YouTube account I'll have it here on my computer, which I only watch for scouting purposes and trying to find out the sets that my opponents have ran in previous weeks. So I do appreciate everyone in the league. Everyone's really cool. So I do want to just send a little shout out to everybody, because I'm a nice person. I'm a nice guy. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the team builder here. The Zards got a pretty good team. They've been a quietly good team. Their team doesn't look too threatening, but looking at it, you can see why. We have Megazard X as Mega, very threatening. Manaphy Mew makes up his mythical little pair there, which is pretty cool. Cobalion, Guja, Rhyperior, Cankleon, Lilligant, Weavile, Nidoking, Typenol, and the Ninjask. So, very interesting team makeup, but it does work well together. Of course, Megazard X is a threat in OU in general, and of course in Draft League formats, it's also a beast. Bit of a one-trick pony. I mean, Dragon Dance is pretty much the only set it can run. You can run Belly Drum or Swords Dance, but I mean, Dragon Dance is the way to go. So I do anticipate on to run that kind of set, but I don't want to speculate any sets right now. I'm just going into my team builder here. Mega Pinsir, of course, is taking the lead once again to MVP, making his 8th straight start. Well, 7 technically. Well, let's go with 7 just to be technical here. Running just a 4-attack set with Return, Execute, Close Combat, and Feint. The EV spread isn't particular, isn't specific. It's just bulk down to the Spadef. That's all it's there for. Of course, I'm running the same investment as I need to outrun a Jolly / Timid, Manaphy, Mew, and Charizard. Base 100s pretty much. So that's why I have that there. X-Scissor Stab. I'm running Bug Stab this week because of Mew. In case he gets out of control, or if chipped a little bit by rocks or something, I can just kill it with X-Scissor, which it kills most non-bulkier variants of Mew. And of course, crits are a thing, so we might snag him with a crit. Close Combat is for the Rhyperior, although I do anticipate him to bring in Max Defense Rhyperior to completely counter Pinsir, because Max Defense Rhyperior takes I think 35 to 40% max from a Close Combat, so it's really really tanky with that solid rock. So I do anticipate Rhyperior coming because of that reason. And of course, Feint, for those of you guys who don't know, Feint is a move that's base 30, kind of weak move, but it does get boosted with Aerialate. So it's pretty much a weak quick attack by 10 points. But it's good because it's got a higher priority than some moves like Ice Shard or Quick Attack. So this is just in case Weavile and myself are low, and I need to be able to outrun it somehow. Assuming he doesn't bring Fake Out, which I do not think he'll have room for. So that's why I have that. It's not that much weaker than Quick Attack, so it could still be a good chip on something. But I am losing some power, but I do think it's important to have a backup option in case Weavile is low and could be able to clean up the rest, pick off my team. So it's just an emergency move just to have there. But otherwise, Pinsir has a pretty good matchup here. He can pretty much return freely without having to worry about anything except the Rhyperior. So that's why I do anticipate him to bring it 100%, because he needs to switch it into Pinsir. Otherwise, I would just leave with this thing and just click a return. Otherwise, so I'm not running SD because he has a lot of mons that can completely just kill it. Nidoking can kill it, Weavile can kill it, Lilligant's HP Rock kills most of the time. Kecleon, well, it's kind of a different story. Rhyperior is a beast, we all know that. Gudra is going to carry coverage. Cobalion's probably going to have a rock move. Mew, it's pretty much every move in the game. Manaphy is a threat. And Zardax, of course, one shot. So there's no room for Swords Dance, so we're just going to run 4 attacks. Next, we have, the Tapu Fini. This is running a max defense set. This is my Megazord X pretty much counter. Not really a counter, though, because he's probably going to be running Dragon Dance with the Thunder Punch. So I do anticipate that to be a thing. Defog, of course, to get rid of rocks. Dual Stab as always. Surf is able to pretty much one-shot most variants of Rhyperior. Moonblast for Gudra, Cobalion, stuff like that. This is a pretty good mon to have against Zard X. Manaphy, not too much, because he's probably going to have Energy Ball. Of course, it deals with Gudra to an extent, assuming he doesn't have too much coverage, which I do anticipate him to have. Probably Thunderbolt, I would imagine. Calm Mind could be a use late in the game, because if I get up like 2 or 3 on Weavile or something, I can probably clean up his team. But Weavile is probably, I think he's gonna be running either a Sash set or a Poisonium Z Poison Jab Acid Downpour for this Tapu Fini. Although he does have stuff like Lilligant and like a Manaphy that can deal with this thing, I do think that might be a backup option. I could see Adamant Life Orb, honestly, because like I had nothing that outspeeds Weavile anyway. But like Zebstrika can outspeed an Adamant one, and so can Dugtrio. But Dugtrio dies to like Ice Shard. I'm pretty sure it's Life Orb, and Zebstrika might not show up this match. So I'm not sure if he would risk it though. But I do see it. I could see an option for him to bring that, but he might be too afraid of Zebstrika. LOL. But yeah, I do Calm Mind's a good late game option in case Lilligant doesn't show up, or if I can set up on something like a Mementoed Cobalion or Manaphy, so that could always be a thing. So yeah, that's Tapu Tiki. Next we have is Protein, the Conkeldurr making his appearance this week, running the same set as we did last week. Although he did not show up last week in the actual battle, he can actually do some work here. Drain Punch is nice for the Cobalion, the Rhyperior, the Kecleon, the Weavile, the Typhonol. It's a really good mon. Mach Punch is pretty much my security blanket for the Weavile. I can always bring it in at any time and just start it out with a Mach Punch. And he doesn't have a good switch into it either. Like Nidoking can switch in, but Nidoking cannot do much to me when I have an Assault Vest. It's pretty much running max Pidef. Of course, this mon is also my dedicated switch into special attackers such as Gudra, Lilligant, and Nidoking, so that's always that. I'm also able to take a +3 Psychic from Manaphy, unless he runs a Psychic MZ set, which I can maybe see him running. I don't know. Like Tail Glow, Water Stab, Grass Move, and probably like the last move is kind of a mystery to me. I'm not sure what he would run, to be honest. Manaphy is a tricky mon that I have to watch out for because he can't 6L my team. And that's why I'm running Thunder Punch on this set. Ice Punch is also necessary for Nidoking and Ninjask in case it shows up. I doubt it though. So there's the moveset there. I know I don't have knockoff. I know it's kind of risky, but I do need Ice Punch from Nidoking. I don't want to get a wall by Nidoking, especially when this is my dedicated switch-in. So I don't want to be putting myself at risk with that. So next we have is actually a debut of one of our newer mons. We have Peanuts, the Dugtrio. Dugtrio was picked up earlier in the season and required us to drop our Jirachi, which we actually picked as our first round pick, number 3 overall, I believe. We actually dropped that earlier because Magearna was doing so much better as my steel type in my core, so I figured I could probably pick up another mon. And this is mainly picked up, like, I picked it up early to deal with like Chadbree's Typhlosion, and it was also good for like Victini against the Sylveons when they were still in the league, because I figured I would face them again later on in the season, maybe in the playoffs potentially. So that's why I want to have Dugtrio around. So I was trying to build my team for contenders in the conference, which is kind of risky because I'm kind of thinking too far ahead. But anyways, it's still a good mon to have. It's able to trap bulky steel types and rock types again in the way of like Pinsir and like Hydreigon. So it is trap stuff, so that's good about it. It's another mon that's kind of not very versatile, but it's just a mon that people have to be watch out for. Like their fire types have to be careful around it, or else they might lose their Tech Pinsir. So there's something that can, something Dugtrio can make use of. But we're running rocks finally. It took us 8 weeks, but we have Stealth Rocks on our Dugtrio. Earthquake, of course, is a nice stab move to deal with Dart X. Of course, with Sash, assuming I keep the Sash intact, it can always deal with Dart X at any point in time. I don't have to worry about him not Mega Evolving the first turn in case it's like a double lead or something, like us two, Dugtrio and Zard X. We know he has to Mega Evolve the first turn, so we can always click Earthquake for free. The last move I wasn't too sure about. Memento, I guess, is what I'm going to run, but if I find use of another move, I'll definitely let you guys know before the battle begins, but I'm not sure what else to run. To be honest, I wasn't even sure about Stealth Rocks, but there's really nothing else to run here. Maybe Sucker Punch, but Sucker Punch doesn't do much for me, in all honesty, so maybe I might bring it, but we'll see about that. But yeah, otherwise, Peanuts is making his debut. Hopefully, he can do some work. I guess it's Cobalion or Zard X, or Nidoking, but we'll see. I do maybe anticipate him bringing a Scarf, a Nidoking, or even Cobalion. But we'll see. We'll see about that. Next, making his debut as well this season is the Flubber, the Reuniclus. We dropped Nidoqueen for this mon really early on in the season. It was our first swap of the season. So Reuniclus is finally here to do some work. I am running just a bulky set with Calm Mind, bold set. The 60 special attack EVs are enough to have a 50% chance to OHKO Weavile. If it's Life Orb, it will kill it after Life Orb, so that's always a thing to be on the lookout for. I didn't want to run any more special attack because I wanted the bulk, so I could have made it like a guarantee OHKO, but I'll take a 50-50 any day of the week. So Cobra Berry, of course, is able to be the security blanket for Weavile's knockoff. Now I can eat one and potentially Calm Mind on it, or decide, or like recover or something. I don't need any other coverage move besides Side Shock. It hits everything on his team. Like, I know Mew probably walls me, but if Mew doesn't have if it doesn't have Calm Mind, it can't break through me anyway. So I'm not really worried about that. You could have Taunt, but not really worried about it for some reason. Now that I say it, maybe I should bring another move like Dazzling Gleam, but it is what it is. Even if I had Dazzling Gleam, if he just taunts me, I can't set up on it anyway. So that's why I have that set here. But yeah, like I said, a +3, +4, I start doing good damage to Mew with Side Shock anyway. So I'm not too worried about that. I do think Flubber can do some work here. It's a pretty good tanky mon. Very offensive as well. You know, I haven't used it all season, so I wanted to give it a try. And I've always wanted to use Reuniclus in draft format. It's a really fun mon to use outside of format as well. So hopefully it can do some work in its debut. And finally, we have the Weezing, Halls the Weezy, making his first appearance ever since our loss to the Sableyes earlier on in the season. Now, I know this set's crazy. I know I had people look over it. They all said I should switch to a defensive set, which I do think I might do. I'm not sure yet, but I just feel like this set can do work because Bandit Explosion kills like any mon on his team except Rhyperior or Cobalion, or a bold Mew or Manaphy, like max. But I doubt any of those two come, Mew or Manaphy bold. So like they'll probably come either offensive or especially defensive. Being the Mew, especially defensive, Manaphy being offensive. I know Cobalion and Rhyperior, like both of them have their case to show up. Rhyperior, I know 100% will show up. If he doesn't bring it, then Pinsir has a clean house. Like I can lead with it and just get up a return and start hitting stuff. But otherwise, Nidoking can freely explode on anything. So there's that. Like even if he switches in Cobalion or Rhyperior, like I don't mind getting damage off on those things. Like I just feel like it's a heat set. I know. I'm really aggressive, so I wanted to get a free kill without having to do much. I just want to click Explosion and get kills. So that's kind of the goal with the set. I do think it will work. Hopefully it will. The other three moves are pretty much just like moves I put on there for filler. I'm never going to use them probably. I can maybe see myself using Memento, but I'm going to probably click the Explosion on 99% of the time. So that's the team for this week. Should be able to do some work. Bit more like preservative, I'd say, this week because I'm running on only 3 offensive mons. Like I usually have like Hydreigon as my other mon, but I did not think Hydreigon would be too helpful this week because he has Cobalion and he has Weavile and Zard X, which is faster than me. Like a Scarf set wouldn't be too helpful either. So bit of risky. Like I was debating that over Reuniclus, but I figured I wanted to give Reuniclus a go. So hopefully it works out. But yeah, that's the team for this week. Hopefully we can pick up a W, and I'll see you guys in the battle. Go Rangers. Welcome everyone to week 8 of the PGBL. I am Randy, your coach of the Texas Rangers. We are taking on the Cincinnati Charizards, coached by Chad. His channel will be in the description below, of course. As I always do, leave my opponent's channels in the description below. Make sure you guys go check out their video. Let me go ahead and mute my phone real quick. I don't want anything to be disturbed here. But yeah, make sure you guys go watch each other's battle as well. I definitely will be checking it out when I get the chance. But yeah, we're bringing the team. If you guys did not see the team builder earlier in the video, if you skip straight to the timestamp, you won't even see what I'm saying, hear what I'm saying. But you guys know what I'm bringing. So if you want to know exactly what I'm bringing, make sure you watch the entire team builder
and you'll definitely know what to bring. I mean, definitely know what I'm bringing to the table. But yeah, it should be a tough matchup. We are currently sitting at the same record right now. I technically have one less win than he does, but like I said last week, for all intents and purposes, we are sitting at 6-1, just like the Charizards are. So, you know, whoever wins, well, obviously will have the best record in the league. But that doesn't really matter at this point. I mean, with 3 weeks left, I just want to focus on, you know, staying on, you know, on point with my team and my battles. That way we can make a push for playoffs. That's the main thing right now. Yes, I'm taking it one game at a time, one play at a time. I'm not thinking too far ahead, but realistically, I know that unless I lose all 3 of these matches, I should be making playoffs. So I'm just trying to stay focused. That's my thing. So here's my team, as you guys can see. We do have the Pinsir, Tapu Fini, Conkeldurr, Dugtrio, Reuniclus, and the Weezing. As you can tell, if you guys didn't see the builder, the Weezing set is very interesting. So if you guys are curious to see what it is, you'll probably find out in the battle. But if not, just wait a little bit and you'll find out. But yeah, that should be a fun matchup here. It was storming in his area, so we had to stall a little bit for the battle. But I was actually hoping we could push back a little bit later because I got caught up with stuff. But yeah, should be a fun one for sure. I'm not sure who I'm facing next week, but I'm just thinking about it right now. But anyways, yeah, his team is scary. He's got Megazord X. That's his not only is it his mascot, but it's the that's the team, Cincinnati Charizards. So I didn't even check it, so he was out the right team, but it should be the right team. It's a Weezing on it, and I didn't have Weezing on my other team. So just a bit of a heads up. Expect perhaps a week 6 makeup to be happening maybe sometime in the next few weeks. Maybe. Not too sure if we will, but don't be surprised if you see a random upload like on Saturday. Last week was different because I was out of town for week 6, and then we had to wait for week 7 for a little bit because we were both out of town. Me and Eric. So it should be a interesting one. Just picking his team, that's not a big deal. I'm just like, you know, it's a tough matchup. It's gonna be a tough matchup for sure. It should be a fun one though. Hopefully it's a good battle. That's all I hope for. I don't care if I win. I just want a good battle. That's all that matters. So we do see the Manaphy, the Goodra. No Rhyperior. That's... Oh, man. I think he messed up, though. I do. I really do. So this really screams to me, I want to lead Weezing. Because... Like, let's say he leads, like, Cobalion for rocks. Let's say he does that, right? He won't stay in because Weezing gets Will-O-Wisp. So... ideally, he'd switch out into, let's say, Mew to try to catch me with Synchronize or whatever, however you say it, or even Manaphy, and I just kill him. Like, Explosion will not kill Manaphy or Mew if they are max defense. That's the only way they live. If they're max defense, Bold / Impish, and max HP, which I doubt they are. Maybe Manaphy could be like a Calm Mindset, but I doubt it. I do. So I think I'm just going to lead Weezing. Like, even, let's say he does stand with Cobalion, or he makes a hard switch into Cobalion. I mean, Weezing is Flamethrower, so he can't really, you know, be safe with that. A banded Weezing Explosion should still do a ton. Like, over half, I think. Although Cobalion's defense is kind of, it's really good, so. But I'm just going to lead Weezing, guys. I'm just going to go for it. I get a kill. If I don't hit Cobalion, I get a kill. Bar a Sash. But yeah, I don't have my sets imported. That's kind of a problem, but it shouldn't be a big deal. I don't take forever with calking, so yeah. Actually, Explosion only does like 39 to 46% if he has no bulk. So it's a little bit low, but he can't risk it. Like if he stays in, whatever, but I doubt it. So let's see what happens here. I got the same stance. Let's get it. Have fun. Let's do it. Move the mic a little bit lower. Actually, I want it right here. Alright, Halls, the Weezing is the lead against his Don't Show Me Cobalion. We'll be alright. 0, which is the Weavile. I'll take that. So I kind of expected a like a Sash set or a Porzinium or Poisonium Z. Like, I could save this because I have Fini as a hard counter, but he can't risk me going for Flamethrower, so he can't risk Cobalion. I think I'm just going to boom here. There's no reason not to. There's just no reason. I want to see Mew. Yes, it's Mew. Oh my goodness, we're going to get a kill. Hold on. Oh my goodness. The only way he lives if he's max defense. Come on. Oh my goodness, Weezing. Hall's the Weezing picking up his first kill of the season. And it's on Mew, which is huge. You know, the funny thing is, I was worrying so much about this Mew, but not anymore because it's gone. It's gone, so that's good. I'm just gonna go Protein. Now he has no real switching for that. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Neptune, which is the Manaphy. That's perfect, so I can go for T-Punch right here. He has no ground type, no Rhyperior, which I am shocked. I mean, I'm not that shocked. I do have Conk, I do have Delmise, I do have Tapu Fini, so... I mean, I guess looking at it now, I don't really pay attention to what my team it looks like whenever I battle, or whenever I build, so... I guess that's fair. He does Tail Glow straight up. Interesting. T-Punch plus Mach Punch should do the trick. He might be running Wakanberry, though. No, he doesn't. Oh, he's bulky, though. He's bulky. But we do know we take a Psychic, so he doesn't get Psyshock. He's not running a Z move, so... Let me see and make sure if Drain Punch kills, though. Because I can go for Drain Punch here and not have to risk... or I get extra HP. That's what I'm kind of going to try to do here. So, Thunder Punch. I have Iron Fist. Do a quick calc here. Just to make sure... He's running some bulk. But Drain Punch should still kill. Let me go and look. Let me calc max HP. Drain should still kill. I'm just gonna click Drain. He has Dazzling Gleam. That should do less than Psychic, which I do soak up. And if it doesn't kill, I go Mach Punch. So we good. 2 down. All right, that's good. Good job, Conk. Pick up your kill, Protein. Man, I'm proud of Weezing though. I'm proud of Weezing. Yeah, because he couldn't risk Cobalion. He couldn't risk getting Flamethrowered or Will-O-Wisp. So that was a safe play for him. There's Zard. I can't go for anything except Drain Punch. There's just no other move. Although it is a guaranteed 2-hit as well. So I don't have to be worried about that. I'll just Drain Punch. If he has Roost, whatever. But I mean... I don't think he can afford to have Roost. If he has Dragon Dance. I don't think he can. Ooh, the problem is, though... Oh. Got a little reckless there. Now Weavile's kind of an issue at this point. Got a little reckless there. But I can trap with Peanuts. That was risky. He went for Thunder Punch. When I can trap with Dugtrio. Interesting. I want to get up Rocks because he has no way to get rid of them. And either way, I can just go for Quick Attack. I do have Sash as well. Does Quake kill? I don't think... I need to make sure he doesn't kill. Because, like... If Quake kills, then I won't go for it. Quake has a 6.3% chance to one-shot. I want up Rocks for Weavile, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to be worth it, so... I'll just Quake. This should be okay. He's trapped. Oh, I'm a little scared now because I sacked Conkeldurr, which was not a good play. He does Dragon Claw. Alright. And I can go for Rocks here because if he Dragon Dances, I have Quick Attack or Feint, whatever. But yeah, this should be the play here. Stealth Rock. Alright. This is a fast-paced match. He's clicking his moves really fast. Alright, cool. So Rocks are up for Weavile, which is perfect. I am a little afraid, though. Weavile could have a free opening. It could. I have to go MVP. We're quickly down 3 Mons because I sacked Weezing in 1 turn. Well, he's down 2, but we're definitely doing blow for blow here. I should be faster. I don't want to, you know, reveal my feint just yet. Don't want to reveal it. Okay, I got afraid that I wasn't running enough speed. But Weavile can come in. I'll go Feeny every time. So both Mysticals are down. He's got Goodra still, which could be kind of a threat. But I do have Feeny, which should be able to soak up hits. Flubber's looking pretty good too, but Weavile is scaring me a little bit. The fact that he didn't bring Lilligant tells me he's probably Acid Downpour. I don't think that matters though. I might have to sack Flubber. I might have to sack it just for Cobalion's still at full. I might have to sack Flubber. I think that's the only play. I think so. Yeah, because I can't let Feeney take a hit. He does Ice Punch. That's the play. I do take a knockoff with my Colbur, so I'm not worried about that. And because he took that hit, he's going to die to HP Fighting. I should eat this. Yeah, eat it for days. Alright. That's good. And I should kill it back. Alright, now we're okay. Oh, man, now we're okay. My chest got a little bit tight there, but it's down to Grudra and Cobalion. We're not out of the woods yet. Cobalion could be a Scarf Stone Edge, and that actually would be a big threat. I just need to get Chip. Grudra can kill me. Can't. Cobalion can. Cobalt. Alright. Oh, if he's Double Dance, though, that could be the end of days right there. That's the only problem. He has Air Balloon for Duck Trio. Smart. Okay. So the question is, what does more? HP Fighting or Psyshock? Now, this may be a dumb question, but Cobalion's defense is, like, humongous. So I gotta make sure I make the right play here. I mean, the play is probably just to go for, Oh, man, if he's SD, though, I could be in trouble. But he's kind of weak, though. Like, it's not a... Oh, HP Fighting does a crap ton more. Iron Head. Alright. Oh, I do eat as well. That's perfect. Okay, I could have actually recovered there, but I didn't calc exactly how much it would do. I gotta be careful. Alright, I'll recover in case he does something crazy. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll recover in case he does something crazy. Interesting. I think he messed up. That was a good play, though. Like, there's... Actually, no, because Feeney defogs easily. So, I don't really agree with that play. But... Okay, maybe look how much Iron Head was doing. It did nothing. He has rocks. I think I just recover again. Because he's got rocks, Iron Head, fighting move. Does he get U-turn? I doubt he's set up. That's the point I'm trying to get at here. I'm going to recover again. X-Scissor. That's what he has. Alright. That still doesn't do much to me. But I'm not going to risk a crit, so I'm going to kill him next turn. Wow. This is a fast-paced match, man. I gotta say. Psyshock. Does that kill? Nah. I'm just going to go for HP Fighting. It's safe. Oh, he does switch out, though. Ooh. Okay, but Gudra can't 1v1 me, though. That's not possible. Unless he's Bandit or something. Which would be insane. Oh, wait, no. I made a mistake. It was a good play on his part because if I defog, I get rid of his. So that was a pretty good play. You could have Dragon Tail. I might Psyshock just to get damage. I'm going to go Psyshock. A safe play. Flamethrower. Okay. Going for burns, but I have Magic Guard. I could call Mind here. I'm gonna go ahead and recover next turn. And try to get the win with Flubber. I think the game's over at this point, but... I just want to see. Just Pulse. Alright. And we eat that up. Okay. I know I could end the game. You know what? I'm gonna stop wasting time. That's my bad. I should just click Psyshock and the game should be over at this point. Bar a crit / flinch, which could be an issue. I'll just kill Gudra, get the chip I need. Or the chip. I mean, I already had the chip on Cobalion. So we've seen Rocks, Iron Head. He has to have a Fighting Stab. He has to. And an X-Scissor. So no setup move. After Rocks. So he actually... No, he might not have Fighting Stab. Because... How do you hit Pinsir otherwise? I guess Iron Head. I suppose. No, Iron Head, Stealth Rock, X Scissor. But what else though? I'm going Feeny though. I'm gonna go Feeny. Like if he has Stone Edge, it doesn't matter. I'm going to Feeny right here. And then I click Moonblast. Yeah, Moonblast does a trick here. Should be able to win the game. Max defense, so he can't kill me. I'm sorry I wasted a bit of time at the end, but I just kind of got scared a little bit. Differential was definitely not a thing. No flinch, and that should be able to seal the deal. And that should be a good game. I gotta say, guys, that battle flew by. It would have been under 10 minutes if I hadn't BS with like Rhea-Nicholas, but GG to Chad. It was a very fun match. It was fast paced though, like a bunch of offense everywhere. I'm proud Weezing did the trick that I needed it to. It came through, I'd say. I'm not sure if it'd be worth running another time if we were to have another battle, but it was definitely a fun match. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next week when we take on, I believe it's the Clefas or the Landorus. I know I faced both of them, but I'm not sure what order. I think it's the Clefas though. Anyways, I'll be back next week. I've been Randy, your coach of the Texas Rangers, and yeah, I'll catch you next time.